Wait.
They don't love you like I love you.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy T Free, and we are back with a video. I know it's been a minute. I was gonna post last week, but I do live in Pasadena, and those fires were affecting people I love and know. So we had to go through and make sure everything was good there. Still not good. So if you are not in LA, please pray for LA. And if you have the means, please donate to the Red Cross because that will help out a lot. Really, I saw a video from my guy Daniel, and I told you guys to watch his videos previously. And he made a video that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, mainly based off of the title. And the thumbnail said basically product over everything. So pretty much saying like you can have a great product, and then in my head it's like you just say F everything else and the product is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to watch the video, and I think you guys should check out the video too. But I don't want you guys to get caught up on the product because it's not all about the product. Today I'm gonna show you guys some brands that didn't really care that much about the product, but they cared more about what really matters, which is like community building and just making sure that they basically position themselves so that way they can dictate what their consumer actually likes. Whereas like if you say you're just about good product, which I have a great product, but as you see, it's not just about having a super fire product. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about here. But before I show you guys that, I have one other person that you guys can look to if you guys are looking for some content and figuring out how to make this whole thing make sense. And it's Day Media, and she's right here. And honestly, her stuff is super fire. She got even like a monthly subscription that you can get, and it basically just breaks down everything, and it just really puts you in the frame of mind of like an influencer, so that way you can start posting like an influencer and not keeping this idea of I'm a clothing brand owner, because you're not. You're a business owner. You can't just focus on these products. All right, that's my spiel. That's all I wanted to say. Let's get right into it. All right, so we here. I'm gonna go over to Badson because this is the brand. Sorry. This is the brand that my guy Daniel immediately went to. All right, so right here, they're from Utah, but they just have really cool products. So these pants are absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, look at this. This is so tough. Right. All right, so, and that dropped on November 27th, right? This is cool too. Is this something that they're selling too? See, I'm not really familiar with the brand as much. That's a tough jacket. See, and this is what he meant by product over everything. But it's not just the product here. So we can dive into this a little bit too. So they have a whole vibe. It's like retro futuristic, right? Just a little bit. It depends on what you're looking at. So they have a whole vibe curated with like the product that they're selling. So it's this jacket here, red jacket, and then I'm assuming that jacket is the most expensive thing that they have. That you could get your the polo shirt. That's probably going to be the next best thing that probably anybody can get their hands on. You can see this leopard print like couch, like that's so like 70s, 80s, 90s. This isn't like current type stuff. And then even what they did with the camera, like the camera settings that they use. So like this all is telling you that they're curating a vibe around this whole thing. Badson, Utah. They even have their own underwear, bro. Like, so I'm assuming you can buy that in this collection as well. So like they have a whole collection built. It's not just a product. Like they have this whole vibe curated around this whole thing, and it's retro futuristic, right? And I don't know this brand as much, but I could tell that from just by looking at it. So Oh yeah, their art direction is mad. I'm over here talking like I'm from the UK. Mad, bro. Yeah, no, I really like them. These pants are stupid. What? I like the details. Like, yeah. If that's what he meant, product over everything by really studying the details, I'd agree. But that's not what he meant. That's not really what he meant. And then this at the end of it too, basically showing you this is the t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole little like sample, like this is what we're sampling right now. This is their sample wall that they just showed you. So like a behind the scenes pic. All right, next, I'm gonna show you guys Cherry Los Angeles. So Cherry Los Angeles, 189,000 followers. They have a store in Melrose, on Melrose in LA, and then they have one in Austin, Texas. So this whole brand is all about like rodeo type vibes, old school Western type, but the designs are cool, so people like them. So this is their most recent collection, Cherry Lovers. And then you can see like the vibe that they're curating around like their products too. Like you got the horse, you have the cherry surfboard. So I'm guessing it's like a, so like an old school LA brand almost. So they're taking the Western, American Western vibe, but also like LA surf a little bit too. It's interesting. I like it though. So it's like cowboy vibes, but cowboy vibes in the city, right? So hella cool actually. But yeah. And then you can see this is what they do inside the store. Cool. I'll cut that. Cherry American West. Literally, I just told you what their brand was about. I don't follow this brand, but you can easily pick up on what a brand is about and what their theme is. If you don't have a theme for your brand and it's just streetwear, then you're not gonna do well. You will not do well. This is what they mean by niching down, right? Because they're not trying to appeal to everybody. They don't want to sell to you and your mom, your grandma, everybody. Like, no, it's American West. Are you a cowboy or not? If you like this cowboy stuff, rock with us. And that's what it is. Why am I showing you this brand? Because I'm trying to show you that they didn't go too crazy on their product and say the product is everything. No, you can even tell by their carousels, even Badson, that it's not just about the product. A little bit, because it's mostly just art direction. They're not really showing you how to wear this stuff practically. But if you're looking at something like this, these are their studio shots. That's crazy, bruh. They didn't have to do my mans like that. They didn't have to put him in the full camo. Crazy, but it's cool though. It's cool. And then look, the little rodeo on the back, that's fire, bro. Like, I'm not a cowboy. So like it doesn't appeal to me as much, but like I get it. I understand it. So yeah. This is Cherry Los Angeles. I showed you them because they've curated a whole vibe around their brand. It's American West, and it's based out in Los Angeles, and now they have one in Texas too. So it makes even more sense because they're appealing to a demographic in Texas and Los Angeles. There's people in LA that want to be country so bad. So, you know, it's cool. Like, they like that, you know? Let me see if they have any other campaigns that they ran. Nah, not really. They did a baseball jersey. That's cool. So it just depends on what they're going for with that collection. necessarily. So, but all in all, American West style brand, right? Sporty and Rich. Not sure if I've showed you guys Sporty and Rich yet. Sporty and Rich is based out in New York, I believe. But it's all curation, mainly curation. So let me see. Do they have any like good carousels? Sporty and Rich. Okay. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. They used to have some super fire stuff. Like, you could scroll through their whole carousels and it's just like a whole vibe of stuff. That's not really what I'm seeing right now. But Sporty and Rich, basically it's like rich, like athleisure type stuff, right? Or not even fully that. Sporty and Rich. So if you're looking at this page here, you can see that it's like a little bit grainy on some of the pictures. So they are going for more of like an older school vibe, so like 80s, 90s type, right? So Sporty and Rich back in the 90s, 80s looks like this, right? And if you want to really know what it looks like, bruh, go watch like Friends or like Girlfriends or like all these like old school shows, and like, bro, even watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and you can see like the clothing that they're wearing. And like Carlton is Sporty and Rich. That's exactly what Sporty and Rich's vibe is like. Jennifer Aniston in the 90s, you have like Jennifer Hudson, no, not Hudson. Damn, I'm blanking. Jennifer Aniston. What's the other girl's name? Halle Berry in the 90s. Hot. And that's what this vibe is. So, why did I show you all these brands? And let me cut my recording here. So why did I show you all these brands? It's because it's not just about your product, all right? You might think it is because people are buying your product, but you have to move people in another way as well. So I'm experimenting with my brand as well, figuring out what my overall vibe is. Ultimately, I think I'm just gonna create my brand as like a third space for people online, so that way they can have a space to be creative, figure out some new creative tactics, and just, you know, have an outlet and a way to get themselves out there creatively. And that's what I want my brand to necessarily be about, because that's what I care about right now. And then products wise, you don't want to just sit here and worry about a super dope product if nobody even knows about the brand or cares to know more about the brand, because it just doesn't make sense. And I've been on the side where I thought it was all about the product, and now I'm focusing more on the community because the product's already there. But you can do this all in whatever order you want because it's your brand, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just telling you, don't just sit here and worry about your product. Worry about the community that you're building. Niche down like these brands have done. Sell to everybody, then you're not gonna sell to nobody. Honestly, because people want to feel like they're included in something that's exclusive. So like a club, you know what I'm saying? COVID's over, all that stuff is done. Now people are longing to be part of something again. Let them be part of your brand community. Build that community. Show them the products that they need in their daily stuff, and yeah, curate a whole world for your client and your audience. All right, that's all I got for y'all today. Own your city first when you're making these products. If you're from Kentucky, make a Kentucky t-shirt or the specific city that you're from. And I bet you that's gonna go crazy first. All right, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.